Hi guys, welcome back to GOO ROO Beauty. I'm Jodi and I wanted to share with you some recent haulage from sort of December. So first things first, MAC. I did actually go to my MAC counter for a complimentary half-an-hour makeup session. I got a little voucher for that in the holiday collection launch gathering party that I went to at my local MAC counter here in Western Australia. So I went for the complimentary half-an-hour makeup session, and the makeup artist did my eyes for me that day, and she did something really different. But she basically did, you know, instead of just keeping the center all really light, we went quite dark and dramatic in the outer corner and also on the inner corner, and it was really interesting, just a really interesting effect. I wanted her to do something that was outside of my comfort zone that I usually don't do, and she did a great job of that, so thank you so much for that. Anyway, so while I was there at MAC, I did check out a couple of products. I did get a sample of the Strobe liquid lotion, and I have tried the Strobe cream before, and it's just a little bit thicker, I think a little bit more pearlescent, I think, than the Strobe liquid lotion. And you can apply that both on your face, sort of over your primer and under your foundation, for a real glow from within type look. You can mix this in with your foundation, which is actually the way that my MAC lady recommends that you use this. Just mix it in like 50-50 with your foundation, apply it all over your face, and you just look really glowing and dewy but not oily. And you can also apply it, you know, in spot areas after you've put on your foundation. So different ways to use the Strobe liquid. I think this one is a more subtle effect, so looking forward to giving that a try. I did also have a conversation with the ladies at MAC about eye pencils that stay on the waterline, and the best success that I've had to date would be with the gel liners, whether it's the MAC Fluid Line in Black Track or Bobbi Brown's long-lasting gel eyeliner, as well as the Inglot, I should say. The Inglot gel liners also stay very nicely on the waterline, but I'm yet to find the perfect pencil that does that. So what they recommended at MAC was their Technicolor liner, and I got that in Graph Black. It is a mechanical pencil, and it does go on quite creamy. It's not the blackest black of black, but it's definitely a black, so I will give that a try. I did also buy a full size of the MAC Studio Sculpt SPF 15 foundation. I did get a sample from my local counter of the NC30, and I'm actually working on a series just showing the MAC foundations that I do have, showing how I apply it, what I think about it once I have applied it, and then also another take to the end of the day, just to talk about how it's worn that day and what I think of how they compare with each other, basically. So this one is included, the MAC Studio Sculpt. I have already filmed that one using the sample that I got from my MAC counter, and I really like it. It's a gel foundation, the Studio Sculpt, and it's a beautiful finish. And anyway, I'll leave more information to, you know, talk about in that video. You'll probably see that in the next month or two. And then the last thing I got from MAC on the day I went in for my makeup session is the Iridescent loose powder in Silver Dusk, and this is actually Candy Johnson's very favorite highlighter. It's not one that you hear about all that often, and the MAC girls were saying that, you know, it's been around so long, it's a real classic, and you know, most people I guess are turned off because there are so many other options with highlighter. You've got the, you know, the Strobe liquid and lotions, you've got the cream color bases, you've got the mineralized skin finishes in the MAC line, so many options with highlighters that loose powder is just often not a favorite of most people's, but it's beautiful. I mean, if you do sort of try that and swatch it in the store, you'll see it's gorgeous. That's how it looks on the white background, and when I put it on my finger, it obviously looks a lot lighter than it looked on that white background, and then on my hand, that's how it looks and blends out. So it's definitely cooler. If you compared it with Soft and Gentle, Soft and Gentle is more of a warm pink beige compared with the Silver Dusk. You can see there it's quite sort of cool, but I'm really looking forward to just seeing the different effects that I can get with that on my face. I'm going to put it on my face, and there'll be a big unblended section here that you'll be staring at for the rest of the video, but I'll give it a go anyway. So there you go, bit on the lippy too. It was also my birthday at the end of November, and I did get a gift voucher for a bookstore, and so I did get a few books. This is a new release from Dannii Minogue, and it's called My Style. I think Dannii Minogue is just really, you know, she always looks fantastic. I love her hair. I love the way she's really evolved. You know, her style has evolved. I always love her makeup. There's various chapters about, you know, favorite designers, how I find inspiration, you know, the classic t-shirt, and looking forward to reading a little bit more about what she has to say about style and makeup and fashion and all of that. Also something from Rae Morris, and this is her book called Makeup: The Ultimate Guide. And not only are these books great for reading about, you know, techniques and what they have to say, but I love these books just for the pictures. I mean, the inspiration that you get. If I'm wanting to do, you know, a certain look and I'm just not sure, if I want to do something different, you know, I could just turn to a page and see, oh, hang on, you know, I could use some of my coloured liquid liner today and do this kind of look. So it's just great. These books are just great inspiration for, you know, different looks and then different techniques, as well as if you're doing makeup for your friends, or if you're a makeup artist, or if you're going to a makeup counter for your own makeup session. You know, this gives you an idea of different things to ask for if you want to learn a new technique. This one is Napoleon Perdis's book, Forever Flawless, and just some great tips and tricks. This one he does actually talk very specifically about his own products. So for example, like if you look here, this is a chapter on pro tips for makeup multitasking, and you know, he very specifically talks about his products. And I don't know a whole lot about the Napoleon Perdis line, and looking forward to just reading a bit more about his product lineup. And then the last one here is a hardcover from Bobbi Brown. She's got a few out. This one is called Beauty Rules, and it goes through everything from, you know, techniques that she uses for teenagers, quick tips for amazing eyes, and just various, you know, pictures. She goes quite natural, so I thought a lot of these pictures would be quite handy for, you know, looking for inspiration when I'm wanting to maintain, you know, something, a natural look that will just sort of enhance one feature. And I don't do that enough. When I really want to experiment with makeup, I sort of go heavy and more dramatic, and I want to experiment on the more natural, neutral side. Okay, so speaking of Napoleon Perdis as well, I did subscribe to Australia's In Style magazine. They had a really good deal. I think it was for a 12-month subscription. I think it was less than $50, and you got a free product offering from them that included the Napoleon Perdis Autopilot Pre-Foundation Skin Primer, a 15ml sample of that, and then also what I have been eyeing off for months and keep deciding that it's just too expensive to spend the money on, is the Napoleon Perdis Blush Patrol. You've got a full-size mirror, and then it looks like that. So very reminiscent of sort of the MAC mineralized skin finish, other sort of baked products that you've seen around, and it's all just sort of pearlized. That's how it comes out on my finger, quite pink, but it's got golds and mauves and comes up quite light there on my hand. So I thought that was just a really good deal to get a 12-month subscription of In Style magazine, plus those free products, which alone there would be at least $50. So I thought I got a good deal. Also have been to Priceline recently, and Priceline have, I think they've got half price on Savvy, buy one get one free. So I did get a few more Savvy products just because it was too good to pass up. I got their luxury liners, again just spares, in shimmering slate, which is the closest they have to black, the pearlescent plum, and a couple more in the brilliant bronze, and they're just great to chuck in the handbag. It's not too expensive. They were on sale. They were like $2 something each, so I really couldn't pass those up, and they were in stock, which is even more amazing. I really like as well these lashes from Beauty Style. I've been using the Glamour. They're either the Glamour or the Glamorous. There's only one that's got Glamour in the name. They are less than $5 at Priceline, and I thought that these ones were just worth giving a try. These ones are diamond lashes. They don't actually have, you know, actual diamonds or diamantes, so not to be confused with the jeweled lashes. I think it's just the shape that you see at the end of the lash clumps, that they're sort of in the shape of diamonds. So looking forward to giving those a try from Beauty Style. And then finally, I've been waiting for Bourjois to go on sale. I think it's currently 30% off at Priceline, and this is because of Lisa Eldridge. She has been using in a few of her tutorials Bourjois foundations, and I picked up one in their Healthy Mix and then another one in their Healthy Mix Serum Gel Foundation. So I got them both in the same colour, number 56, which is the sort of the darkest of their offering, at least at my price line. And obviously I'm not the darkest complexion that you've ever seen in your life. So unfortunate that that seems to be the darkest colour, at least in my store. They both claim to have 16-hour wear, and this is a nice sort of plastic packaging, so great for travel, and a pump. The gel foundation I think is meant to be a lighter coverage, similar longer lasting, obviously similar wear in that it's 16-hour, but the regular Healthy Mix is meant to be just more of a medium coverage. The Healthy Serum, which is a gel formulation, which is the same as the MAC Studio Sculpt, which I've been enjoying because of its sort of natural dewy finish. That is meant to be sort of more of a light to medium coverage. So looking forward to having a play with those and seeing how they compare to the MAC product, how they compare on their own, as well as finally something that was on sale from Australis. I think this was $10 off. This is the Australis Mineral Inject Liquid Foundation. It's SPF 12. It minimizes the appearance of imperfections and fine lines, and this is in the color Natural Fawn, and again, nice light plastic packaging with a sponge at the top, and just looking forward to trialing an Australian drugstore product to see how it compares with those others as well. And then finally from Bourjois, Tanya Burr from Pixie 2 Woo has said multiple times that her very favourite mascara is this one, the Volumizer from Bourjois, and it's those mascaras that have the 1-2 step, but this one is just Tanya Burr's favourite, so I've been waiting for that to go on sale to see what I think of that. Also, I received in the mail a shipment from Lauren Luke. If you're not familiar, I think it's 81, Panacea 81. I'll definitely post her link down below in the description bar. But she is, I'm not sure where her accent is from, but she's just gorgeous. She is just really, you know, you really see her personality shine through. She's got beautiful eyes and she does beautiful tutorials. I would recommend subscribing to her. She's just funny. She makes you laugh. But I happened to, she referred to her blog in one of her recent videos, and I went onto her blog and discovered amazing things about her that I did not realize. It seems that she is one of the, you know, original beauty bloggers here on YouTube, and she was quite the sensation. She toured America, did some appearances at various Sephora stores, had a big tour bus and toured all around the USA doing TV appearances. She had some news team from China with her in her bedroom, filming her film her own videos. Quite amazing exposure years ago, and she's still going obviously here on YouTube, and you wouldn't know. It certainly has not, you know, her success has not gone to her head. She's just as sweet as can be, and I love her personality. It was just a real surprise to stumble across her blog and to learn all of that about her. But I discovered that she makes brushes, her own line of brushes. So I got a few of her brushes and have not tried them yet, but I will say that they came in good time, so I was really impressed by that. Now, the only thing that I would say is that these do not have the number. If there's a product number that refers to each product, it's not listed anywhere on the brush. So I did get sort of 2 different types of her brushes, 3 of each, because you can never have too many if you don't want to wash your brushes every day. I got these 2 brushes and they appear very similar at first, but this is like a mini 217 basically, very soft, quite stiff. And then also I got the 3 of these crease brushes. If you've been seeing my recent videos, I'm collecting a few of these to compare. I love the fact that it is tapered and fluffy, perfect for the crease. I did get some also from Makeup by Iman. She has her own line of brushes called Mint brushes now, and they're beautiful as well. And my recent US haul, I also showed you, I think, some brushes that I picked up from Revlon, some spares that I got from Sigma. I think it's the E45. I've been really enjoying these tapered crease fluffy brushes, and wanted to try Lauren Luke's and support her. So definitely check out her channel down below. And then the last thing, not so much beauty related, a little bit more fashion related, but a Christmas gift that I got under the tree from my husband, with this little dust cover on it, a handbag from Guess. So I usually carry around a black handbag, and this one is just a little bit different, and I thought would go with, you know, a lot of other outfits that I have. A big difference from black leather. This is a fabric handbag, nice medium size. I like the little diamantes, little leather handles that you can still wear over your shoulder and wear the bag comfortably. Two handles, which I do like, so that you can, you know, flop down one handle and look through your handbag. And it's got this front compartment, which is always, I like to have my phones nice and handy, and just a little nice, easy to open button, and an easy, well constructed zip closure with compartments, and a beautiful lining on the inside of that bag. You can see that sort of silky lining. So I did help my husband there with that. As you can tell, I am very specific about what I like and what I don't like in handbags, so I'm a bugger to buy for if you want to choose it yourself. And then a matching little wallet to go with that, with the lovely just sort of brown leather. So I was really excited to get that under the tree. Thank you for that, Tony. And then lastly, another purchase that I'm also really excited about. I don't have any handbags from Oroton, but they had an awesome sale after Christmas here. The big shiny silver bag. Oroton handbags are beautiful, but usually way out of my price zone, but they had a really great sale, as I said, when I just walked into their store the other day just to have a look at what they had, and I was amazed. This product was 50% off, and I got this bag here from Oroton, just a beautiful, classy, classic piece, again with the two leather handles, beautiful construction here, and a really nice sort of classy drawstring. You can draw the bag in for, you know, more security if you want that more secure. It has a little magnetic closure here, magnetic closure at the top of the bag, and then a couple of compartments which do fit the iPhone, and a nice zippered compartment. I could definitely fit one of those handbag buddies that have the different compartments inside this bag. It's just a beautiful size. I was really happy about it. And this one is called the Large O Shopper, and the fabric is called the Choco Jacquard. So beautiful handbag, and that was over half off. I think it is normally sells for Australian dollars $345, and I got that, I think, for just under half price, which I thought was a great deal for a really beautifully constructed handbag that I'll have for a long time. So that is the end of it. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more videos in 2012. Wishing you a very happy new year, a beautiful day, and we'll see you again really soon. Bye. Napoleon Perdis Blush Patrol. It's the Napoleon Perdis, I can't say it, Blush Patrol.